Are you all right?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
I know you saw me in the park with my friend.
You seem like a lot more than that.
Evidently, you still don't approve.
It's none of my business, Mary.
Look, I want you to be honest. You think it's too soon. You think that I'm being unfaithful or I'm disrespecting the memory of my husband.
Yes, I do, Mary. And if you really want me to be honest, I'll go even further. I think you're being horribly selfish. Because when you're done feeling better with your substitute, when you realize that he isn't the real thing, and he never will be, the only one who's going to be hurt is him. Mary, hi. Can I ask you a favor?
Sure.
Can you cover for me? I'm feeling kind of shaky and I'd just like to go home early.
Are you getting sick?
Yeah, no, I'm just missing Nikolas. Sometimes the grief comes out of nowhere and I just need a little time.
Of course, I'd be happy to cover for you. Go home.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's the least I can do.
All right. Don't move or I'll shoot. Turn around. Let me see your face. Stop. Now. I'll shoot. I swear to God.
Thank you for getting here so fast.
Oh, what's going on?
Well, let's see. Laura's missing, Luke's imploding, and Lucky's about to go up in flames with his father. That is, unless you can pull him clear. Now, making sure Lucky's okay is the one thing that I can do for Luke.
What do you suggest?
Get him out of town. Okay, you use sneaky, underhanded tactics. I don't care. Just please, get him out of harm's way.
Any chance you can do the same for Luke?
Lucky has already obstructed justice. Now he's compounded the offense by refusing to leave the station, and he's trying to coerce Skye into retracting a statement against Laura.
A plea for leniency toward a desperately ill woman hardly constitutes
Miss Davis,
felon.
you ever heard of witness tampering? It's in Basic Law 101. I'm sure you'll find the answers very enlightening.
All right already. Just tell me what you need to let him go.
I want him to complete his leave of absence as he already started, and I also want him to stay out of the Ross Duncan investigation.
Okay, can I say something here?
No. Consider it done.
I'm not finished. I also want somebody to be responsible for Lucky's behavior.
Ah, there. How about Emily Quartermain? She's a very nice girl. You please keep him out of trouble.
I can do that.
There. Satisfied?
Take the cuffs off.
so much for dealing with Rick. I just don't have time to waste right now.
No, wait. The only person with any hope of getting through to Laura is Luke, right? All you can do for either one of them is just to stay out of the way.
Emily, Nikolas would want me to help our mom.
Nikolas would want you to help me. Every time I think I'm coping with the loss, I get blindsided. You know, like this morning, I got a call from a travel agency, and it seems Nikolas arranged a vacation for us in Mexico before he died.
I wish you weren't.
So what are you getting at?
Well, I was going to cancel the trip, but now I think it might be a last gift from Nikolas.
So you're going?
If you'll go with me?
No, we can get You're really serious about this?
Yep. I need it more than I can say. Please, Lucky. Go to Las Rocas with me?
How are you feeling? All things considered, not too bad. Your wound seems to be healing. Pain is minimal. I should be available to work again in a week at the most.
No. I'd rather you take the time to recuperate fully and come back at 100%.
Can we settle on 90%? I'm already starting to get stir crazy in this house.
Well, maybe I can help. This is a biography on Julius Caesar. I was a history major, so I suffer from the delusion that books like that are very interesting.
Okay.
Well, more likely it'll bore you senseless. Either way, it'll work. The more you sleep, faster you'll heal.
It sounds interesting. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
You know, I can't help but be curious. Why are you going out of your way to cultivate me? Or are you this solicitous with all your employees?
You're trapped in a life that doesn't fit. I know how that feels. I give up my own ambitions to work in my family's business.
I understand that, I think. You feel like you're honor bound to the traditions of people who came before, and that it's your duty to make sure future generations are provided for.
I'm impressed. For a rank-and-file soldier, you have quite an understanding of the aristocratic mindset.
Is that how you think of yourself, Mr. Alcazar, as an aristocrat?
Certainly not in the sense of true aristocracy, such as European nobility, for example. To people like that, families who can trace their lineage back for centuries, duty, tradition, noblesse oblige, they're so ingrained. It's almost as if they're genetically encoded.
We anticipate a smooth flight to Las Rocas, Mexico, so sit back and enjoy the flight. Please let us know if there's anything we can do to make you more comfortable.
If Nikolas were on this trip the way he planned, he'd be appalled.
Traveling in economy? They were jammed like sardines back there.
No proper luggage rack.
Oh my God. Can you imagine the look on his face when that flight attendant be handing him a bag of peanuts or a soda in a plastic cup?
He would have thanked her graciously before passing out in shock.
Yeah.
Hey, you look exhausted. Why don't you close your eyes? Take a nap.
I just can't stop thinking about my parents. My dad, he's being held at the BCPD, and my mom, she's out there wandering around God knows where.
You know, Luke is gonna get out on bail and he's gonna find her.
Not if some trigger-happy cop finds her first. I just feel like I put my mom's life in danger and it's all my fault.
Lucky, you can't put this on yourself.
If I never told her that Nikolas was dead, she'd just be safe at an institute. I just wish I never decided to tell her what happened.
Not Lucky, you just wanted to get through to her.
I just wanted to make her feel again. I just felt if she started to think or, start caring, it just would shift her back into some reality. Nikolas, he would have known what to do. He would have never gone to that institution and told me.
All right, you know, stop. Lucky, I'm not going to let you do this to yourself or to Nikolas.
Don't you think this is all a little excessive?
No, not really. It, it somehow seems familiar to me.
Well, I can't help but thinking that Mr. Alcazar is arranging all of this because he is going to want a favor in return. Something you'll feel obliged to do, even if it's crossing boundaries you don't want to cross.
Well, maybe he's just being generous. Possibly assuaging his guilt that I was injured on the job.
Well, maybe.
Just relax and enjoy it, please. Thank you.
You mean like you are?
Yes.
Okay.
A toast to new experiences.
I'll drink to that. This is delicious.
Yeah, well, it should be. It's from the best year in a small vineyard. Well, hello? This Russian caviar, you can't get this in the States.
I'll just have the toast with the tomatoes.
No. You have to try this, Mary. This here's top quality roe from the Baltic Sea. You know, the northern part where the sun sets like streaks of fire and the white. Okay, where did that come from? How did those words just come out of my mouth? What do I know about the Baltic Sea?
I have no idea.
I swear I could see the place in my head, Mary. Like at the church when I spoke fluent Spanish.
The brain is a mystery. Head traumas can have bizarre side effects.
Yeah, well, I need to understand what's going on here. I want to see a specialist when we get back to Port Charles.
Okay, listen, we're on a romantic vacation, and you're already talking about going home.
Killing the mood, huh?
Yeah. Here, have some more champagne and focus on us.
Okay.
Hey, listen, Lucky, you can hear the ocean.
Si, señorita. You are right on the beach.
You know, I feel selfish taking the oceanfront room when yours is across the hall.
You deserve it, Emily. I mean, Nikolas did plan this trip for the two of you.
And thanks for coming. I'm so glad you're here with me.
So am I, because I plan on eating my breakfast on your terrace every morning.
Is the terrace private?
Si, señorita. It's semi-private. You share it with the room next door.
Okay. I go.
It's good for you. Get some blood pumping.
Would you just admit it? Swimming at night was a bad idea.
Well, at least there weren't any sharks.
Sharks don't like frozen food. I'm like a popsicle right now.
Oh, well, come here. Let me warm you up.
Oh.
Is that better?
Oh, anything good?
No, nothing you'd want to see.
How do you know?
Because it's all aliens and hero stuff. The girls don't like that.
Oh, wait, go back. I think I just saw Russell Crowe.
Wait. Here's one. It's a Civil War romance with Jude Law.
Nah, I think I'd rather watch a macho Australian on the high seas.
Oh, really?
You just want to watch a chick flick.
Okay, I get enough blood and violence at work every day.
Or maybe you just want to check out Nicole Kidman.
Oh, who needs Nicole Kidman when I got you?
Since when do you know anything about surfing?
How tough can it be? We'll just rent boards tomorrow, and then we'll practice in the shallows.
Well, we'll need to rent wetsuits too, because I have a strong sense that we'll be spending a lot more time in the water than we will be on our boards.
When did you lose faith in me? There was a time you thought I could do anything.
What? I still do.
Oh, it's over now.
What? With the
Keep
possible
talking.
exception of you becoming an overnight surf sensation. Wait, no, you know what? On the other hand, watching you try to balance on a surfboard
Yes?
should give me plenty of incentive to
Yeah,
laugh.
well, keep talking, because I'm going to show you incentive right about now.
No, Lucky, no. No, stop. What are you thinking right this minute?
How beautiful you are.
Where did that come from?
Impulse. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable.
No, I can never be uncomfortable with you. You're so important to me, Lucky. You've been one of my best friends for years, and
Like I said, it was just strictly on impulse. It'll never happen again.
yeah. So, are we okay?
Yeah. Always.
You know, why don't you get some sleep?
Yeah.
You have to teach me how to surf tomorrow. Of course, you're gonna have to teach yourself first. But...
Yeah. Trust me, it's just a piece of cake.
I do trust you. You're such a good friend. I love you, Lucky. Thanks for everything. I'm probably breaking all kinds of confidentiality rules, but I am wondering about the man next door.
Señorita, is there a problem?
No, not at all, but he looks like a guy I went to college with. Do you know his name?
Connor Bishop. He's here on his honeymoon.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
Do you know who I am?
You're Emily. I know that we've Never met, but now's probably...
Never met? I mean, the bellhop said that your name is Connor Bishop and you're here on your honeymoon.
Emily, I am Connor Bishop. Look, I know that Mary
Connor
told you that I
Bishop
was...
is dead. He was a Marine. He was killed in Iraq.
I know, Emily, I will explain. Just please keep your voice down. I don't want to ruin this for Mary. We're on a second honeymoon.
That's impossible.
Would you just let me explain, please?
Yeah. I'd really like to understand.
Okay, I know that Mary told you that she was a widow. Okay?
She talked about it all the time.
I know. Obviously, that's not true, but there's a good reason for it. She's covering for me. Emily, I am a deserter from the Marines. Okay? Wait. I was injured in the war. Okay? I was missing and I was presumed dead. That's the military even, they told Mary that. They had a memorial for me. They even gave her a flag. It's in our living room.
I've seen it.
But there was a mistake. There was a mistake in identification. Okay, in actuality, I was in a VA hospital recovering from my injuries. And when it was time for me to report back to my unit, Mary, she couldn't take it. She begged me to stay with her, and I guess I gave in because I left the hospital.
What? You guess?
I guess. I don't remember what happened. Okay, I think I may have hit my head or had a fight with the MPs. I don't know. I don't remember. I was wandering around, and Mary brought me back to our house.
Why can't you remember?
Just waking up. Trying to recall where I was, who I was. And then I realized that I didn't know anything. Emily, it was just a complete sense of disorientation. I panicked. I panicked, so Mary explained to me what happened. Look, I didn't know her. I didn't know myself. I couldn't recall our life together or even loving her. But, somehow she got me through it. She helped me heal.
She's told a lot of lies.
Yes, I know. But it was to protect me. Emily, I am a fugitive. If the military finds me, I will go to prison for desertion. So Mary, she has to pretend that I'm dead. Look, I know that must seem unimaginably cruel to you, given the real grief that you feel for your fiancé, but that is the truth.
You know about Nikolas?
Yes, I do. I've heard you tell Mary about him, and I've seen you alone and crying about it. The night that you spun your car off the road. I carried you back to our house.
I wish you'd said something.
I know, but I have to hide. It's the only way that I can be with Mary.
And you want to stay with her?
Of course, she's my wife. It took a while, but we finally found a way to start over, and little by little, I fell in love with her. I may not know the man that I used to be, Emily, but I know who I am now, and honestly, I really couldn't imagine my life without Mary.
Connor?
Oh, look, I have to go. You, please don't tell anyone about this.
Not a word. It'll be as if we never even met.
Okay, thank you. Still here.
I've been waiting for you.
Gone through a lot of trouble to keep me hid. She'd flip out if she knew you'd seen me alive.
I'm sure she would.
She's been through so much. I just want this trip to be a new beginning for the both of us.
Why do you need to start over?
Because it's just too frustrating not to remember anything. Knowing I was injured in Iraq and deserted the Marines, I came home and yet everything's just a clean slate in my head. I just need to...
You really don't remember anything?
No, just waking up with Mary by my side and telling me that I'm her husband. Feels good to get away for a while, though. Come to a place that's new to the both of us. Renew our wedding vows. Make new memories together. Do you know what a coincidence it is that you're here as well? I mean, how did you happen to pick this place?
My fiance booked this trip for us before he died. He wanted to surprise me.
You loved him a great deal, didn't you?
He was wonderful. He was generous and kind, and I could barely stand to be apart from him.
What? What, my cross?
Yeah.
What about it?
I'm in a private. Where'd you get it?
Oh, well, Mary said that she gave it to me before I went overseas to keep me safe. Why do you ask?
I was just curious. A cross usually has meaning for the person wearing it.
Yeah, well, this was the first connection I made when I woke up. The first spark that I might remember something, or where I came from, who I was, the woman that.
What woman?
The woman that loved me.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that all of this, it just seems so familiar to me.
Why?
I'm not sure.
Well, think maybe something will come back to you.
Oh, I saw photos of this resort in a travel magazine, and Emily, it was like I recognized this place, like somehow I was supposed to be here.
Nikolas always said that things happen for a reason.
Nikolas, of course. I'm really sorry he passed away. I know you miss him a lot.
I'll never stop loving you.
Yeah, I could tell by what you said at the memorial.
What?
I had been in the church earlier. I lost my cross and went back to get it. I saw the service for Nikolas. I was outside the doors and I just listened. It was really beautiful what you said.
That church was special to Nikolas and me. I felt his presence there so strongly after he died. We went there alone one night to say our wedding vows.
Yeah, that's why Mary and I came here. I have a new job and it pays pretty well. My boss treated us to this trip. I knew that renewing our vows would mean a lot to Mary, but I had no idea how much they would mean to me. I mean, I felt every word, the joy, the commitment, the promise of a second chance with somebody I loved. Yeah. And Mary, wow, she looks beautiful. I'll never forget the way her eyes were shining when she looked up at me. Hey. What's wrong? What did I say? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gone on about renewing my wedding vows when I know you're grieving for someone. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. I'm just, I'm so moved by how you talk about Mary. The love you found in the memories you're making.
Plenty of room for him.
You don't seem upset about losing your past.
I just try to stay focused on how happy I am now.
Well, maybe there's something you're missing, some part of your life that would seem more complete if only you remembered it.
Maybe. But, Mary and I have our memories now. And we'll remember them in the future. That has to be enough.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, I believe that it's the little things, that make up what two people are to each other. The surprises, the traditions, the holidays, and things like that.
Like St. Viviana's Day?
Like what? What's that?
It's a tradition that my fiance made up to distract me.
He made up a holiday?
Yeah. In the middle of winter, he wanted to take a walk in the snow, so he invented St. Viviana's Day, and he claimed that a walk was part of the tradition. We had a snowball fight. And it was so cold. We could see each other's breath. We laughed so hard that we fell down in the snow. And Nikolas told me that he would love me forever.
Connor!
You should go before Mary sees us together. Please. Look, I have no right to keep our meeting a secret, but Mary, she's just feeling so carefree and happy right now. Just give us this time to enjoy each other so she doesn't have to worry about me. Okay?
All right.
Emily, I'm really sorry for your loss. In time, I believe you'll find someone else to love.
There you are. Why did you... Jason, are you home?
Emily!
Do you ever wish that you could get back the life you had before the accident?
Why?
No, please, listen, just tell me, are you happier now? Or are you just making the best you can of a terrible loss?
Why are you asking me this? What's wrong?
Nikolas is alive.
Nikolas is...
No, wait, Nikolas is alive. Jason, I talked to him for hours.
Okay. You just need to calm down and start at the beginning, okay? Where did you see Nikolas?
In Mexico, at a resort called Las Rocas.
In Mexico? Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'm
not making this up. Jason, Nikolas is alive. All right? He hurt his head and he doesn't remember, and I'm afraid to tell him the truth.
Why?
Because I love him, Jace. I always will, and I don't want to find out that he can't love me back.
Emily, drink this.
What, brandy?
It's just a couple of sips. You need to calm down.
All right.
Okay, come on. It's okay. It's okay. Sit down. Come on.
Yeah. I am not imagining things.
Okay, but you've had a huge shock, so we're just going to go through this one step at a time, okay? Nikolas had the accident, walked away. People think he fell into the river, right?
He didn't.
Then where was he?
Mary Bishop's house.
Mary, your friend, the widow.
Yeah. Mary told Nikolas that he was her husband, Connor. And he thinks that he deserted from the Marines and she's hiding him from the military. Jason. I mean, she had his clothes, his wedding rings. I mean, a whole life ready and waiting. I mean, Mary stole Nikolas and she made him Connor.
Okay. If this is true, all right, she's probably the one who put Nikolas's jacket near the river's edge. She wants everyone to assume that Nikolas drowned.
Well, it worked. You know, I mean, all those times that I thought I saw Nikolas, I mean, he was really there. You know, that night when I drove my car off the side of the road, and I thought Mary helped me. She didn't. Nikolas did. I mean, he carried me. He carried me all the way back to the
that
house.
she was lying to me about that. Does Mary know that you've seen Nikolas?
No. And he's not going to tell her either, because he doesn't want her to worry that someone's going to turn him in for desertion. I mean, you see, Jason, how perfectly Mary's lie works. See, Nikolas wants to hide. I mean, he thinks he owes it to her.
Okay, but you know what? That is going to work to your advantage if this is true, because Mary's not going to have any idea that you know the truth.
What do I do with the truth? What do I do with the truth? I mean, do I go up to Nikolas and tell him that he has a family? What, a little sister, a brother, an aunt, me? I mean, do I tell him that I love him more than anyone else in the world? What?
You just got to do what you think is right.
Don't tell me that I should do what I think is best and that it's my decision. Please, Chase, tell me what you feel. All right? If someone walked up to you right now and said, sorry, big mistake, everything that they told you about the life you thought you had is a lie. Right? You're someone totally different. You've got a family who you've never heard of. You've got a fiance who loves you more than anyone else in the world. What would you do? What would you feel?
I'd want to run. I would hate the people who lied to me.